welcome to episode 14 of the Road to the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games Series, a special series on Good Vibes by Jerry Hay, part of the Special Chronicles Network. So obviously, if you go to my main Good Vibes series, you'll hear the Special Chronicles sponsor ad. I'm not going to do it in this series, obviously, because I feel like it should be more focused on the Good Vibes, not this one. So just being a little honest there with y'all. So just to start bringing up the speed, we did pretty well at fall championships, minus the rain on Saturday during division, which sucked. The field we were on was pretty bigger than we were used to playing. The goals were wrong, but they managed to fix that by Sunday. Field was still the same size, but obviously the dreadful thing about it was the field basically was so soaking wet from Saturday. It still rained soaking wet the next day, and just like it was a quagmire to play at one end of the field. It was just a slipper starting, and my friend and teammate Tim Kennedy, he was injured at the end of our first game, which we won 4-0. And it sucks because that's how bad the field conditions were. And then we almost lost another player at the end of our second game, which we lost 3-1 in the gold medal match. But luckily enough, she survived. She's okay and everything. And everything went well. I think the league one was pretty good and such. But I think let's go into a little bit of talking about how my training is going for USA Games and everything. So I've actually developed two freestyle, well, actually not freestyle, I say two types of swimming workouts, and they have worked so far very well. I'm also doing a dry land high intensity interval training that I do every day, which is helpful. Well, I actually admit this right now, my side has been significantly improved because of that, and I think it's been important to note that all this training stuff is going well. And you may also briefly notice, because I didn't mention this before, you may notice I'm not center of the screen in this episode is because I'm using an immersed view now for this special series as well, which makes it so cool. That means when I'm actually in the background and you can see me very well. And I do love what y'all do as well. So I just think this is an amazing product for everyone to look at. Obviously, immersed view from Zoom, but also Microsoft Teams as well. Sorry there, Microsoft Teams, I didn't mention you both in this episode, but it's worth knowing you both because one, you're both amazing technologies. And I think training's gone well. I think everything's holding up well, and I think I'm really looking forward to USA Games because over the weekend, I think they have figured out who are their final. Hopefully, they've made their final selections for who's going to 2022 Special Olympics USA Games for Team Virginia. I've heard that they have their Unified Athletics, aka Unified Track and Field, selected. I'm just looking forward to be with all those people come next year, and I'm also had a brief conversation about when I'm gonna get all my uniforms and stuff, and that's a more of we'll find out and see and how it's gonna get to me and such. But I do want to thank you all for listening on this. I know this may be a very brief episode because there's not much to talk about because I mostly my whole last week was just swimming training and fall championships and 5-on-5v5 soccer. So I just want to thank you all again for tuning in to these special series. And actually, I want to do a quick reminder for you all. Remember to follow the Good Vibes Show on Instagram at Good Vibes by JH. And on Facebook, facebook.com/Good Vibes by JH as well. And also subscribe to the Good Vibes by Jerry Holy on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts from. So I do want to thank you all again for tuning in for this episode, and I hope we catch you in 2 weeks' time as well. So thank you again. This episode is actually honestly would be a day later than I would like it to be filmed, but one, I still want to keep you guys in the loop no matter what. So I do thank you guys all again for tuning in this show. So until next time, bye everyone.